this is Jenny, and I'm going to do a quick layout for the July Scrapbook Circle kit, and I've got a couple pictures that kind of tie in with these colors, and it just makes it feel a little bit summery, and I thought I would try to do a little video showing my process. This is the 6x6 Hello Heather Here and There piece of paper, which is, I mean, it's not double-sided, but it's so nice and thick and very good quality. So I'm going to use that as part of maybe my photo cluster. This is the LE Studio Sunny Days piece. And I do like the triangles, but I really like this dark color. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, maybe summer sort of skies, trying to, you know, mimic night skies and stars. And so then I've got a couple of the other pieces, or a lot of them, the Pretty Little Studio alphas, some of the LE Studio wood veneers and labels, and these little puppy stickers. These are the pictures I was going to use of my daughter and our dog, and just use both of them because they were taken in sequence. And obviously I really picked the colors because of these pictures, but they just went so well with what was already in the kit. So I may use a craft background or just a plain white background. I'm not quite sure yet. And I'm planning to do a little bit of mixed media painting in the background. And we will get started and see where we go.
Okay guys, I'm going to start by prepping my background. Well, actually, I'm going to start by trimming up my photos, apparently. This is for the Be Real challenge on Scrapbook Circle, and that just means like either using Instagram pictures or sort of everyday kind of pictures. These were taken on my phone, although they're not the sort of, you know, Instagram square size. I loved the way the denim and my daughter's shirt went with that blue paper and really brought out this sort of reddish color in the siding, and so I thought that that craft piece of paper would be a great background for the whole thing. And so I just kind of started to lay things out in similar colors and kind of get an idea of what I was thinking. Excuse me. I thought the photos looked better with that little bit of white paper behind it and then layering it on top of the blue to really kind of let them all pop. And then I'm just trimming out a few of these LE Studio labels, tags, and a couple other pieces from the Pretty Little Studio die cut package and a couple of the wood veneers, and decided I would leave those natural because of the wood and because they just looked like the same craft color too. So once I get all of those kind of things cut out that I think I'm probably going to use, and kind of in a way that I think I'm going to use it, I decide to go ahead and paint the background of this craft piece of paper. So I kind of put a couple tick marks there to show where I was going to use that photo cluster, and that actually gets kind of painted over, which isn't very smart on my part, but anyway, I'm using this acrylic paint that's a fairly light blue color. I actually bought it from Walmart, and it's it looks very much like some of the acrylic paints they have in the art section at Target too, and there's lots of great colors, and this is actually a really nice paint to work with. It wasn't too thick for acrylic, but it wasn't too thin either, so I just used my brayer and rolled a little bit on kind of in the same area I knew I was going to have that strip of pattern paper, and I knew I was going to have that tear on the left side of it, so I kind of wanted it to look a little bit messy and sort of fade out from right to left, if that makes any sense. And then I took I just dropped some drops of a navy color shine and a little bit of mist there on it for some added, you know, just some texture, which most of it gets covered up, but there's a few of the little splatters that come out on the side. So I'm going to dry it for a while using my heat tool, and I'm going to dry both the front and the back to make it not as warped as it would be. And that's like what I was saying about that paint is actually really good because it's not, I don't know, it's a good, for something so cheap, it's a great balance between a something not too thin and watery, but not too thick that took too long to dry. So, and that's me trying to erase the little marks I put on there. All right, so after that's dry, I take that little photo cluster there and trim down that one piece and go ahead and place the rest of it basically where I had it before, which was just using a couple layers of the two pieces of pattern paper and then my photos, and then added a lot of the little tags and die cuts and wood veneers clustered around it. There's not really much to it more than that. I do add some journaling at the end and a couple date stamps, but I'm going to let you listen to some music and watch me pull it all together, and we'll come back at the end.